Hi, my name's Vanden Avond. Have you ever wondered what goes into building a home? Well, we're going to take you through every step of the way, from the initial dig to the family walking in the door.
We're here again with another episode of The Build with Scott and Allie. And here you do know each other?
Yes, we do. Allie is my wife, and we are expecting our first little one here shortly. So,
like in a couple hours?
It might be a couple hours.
2.5 weeks.
A couple weeks, okay. So, did you know her and she just happened to start working here, or were the products so good here at Macco's that you were just hanging out here and then she was here and then
we
you
were
need to hang out here more?
We were sending customers here prior to our relationship.
Okay. So
But not to me directly.
No, not to her directly. We had a different salesperson, and that salesperson now is a store manager.
Oh.
And we've had a couple different salespeople between her and Allie, but now Allie handles our account, and everything works great.
You're pretty successful, so I think she's a big part of that.
When it comes to all of this, yes. This is all her baby. We don't pretend to know everything. We know just enough to guide the customers and sound intelligent.
Well, I was learning a little bit before that, so let's get into, we were talking about, I mean, everything is priced out in the house, but this in particular can go anywhere from 99 cents to, whatever the top price is, $7, $10 maybe, but it's covering the whole house, so that 99 cents to $4 makes a huge difference. How do you help the customer before you even have the contract?
Okay, when we meet with a customer, we have the plan is all done, and then we sit down with them and we go through the whole plan room by room, ask specific questions. Do you want carpet in the bedrooms? Do you want carpet in the great room? Do you want hard surface in any area of the house? If so, where? Do you have a custom tiled shower? Do you want tile on the ceiling? A couple different things. So we get as much specific information as we possibly can, and then we take that with the plan and send it to our builder contact here at Macco's, being Brad, and he goes through all that, sorts through it, and sends us back an estimate or our allowance number. So in this particular home, we were somewhere around $25,000 for total Macco's flooring budget, which includes flooring, tiled shower, backsplash, the product, and the installation.
Yeah.
So then when the customer comes in, the salesperson, Allie, has that number, and she can help guide them through the showroom and make the selections of what the products that they like and be within that budget range.
So your estimate, before they even got the contract, of your estimate to say how much the house would cost, and when they walked out of here after speaking with Allie, I saw the number was within $8.
Correct.
So that's pretty awesome of you to, like you said, take the time and look at what they're actually looking for. Does it always work that way when a customer comes in to build a house and they're within $8 of what they were given?
Well, there's a couple different reasons. Some customers, they just don't have that communication with their builder up front.
Okay.
So maybe the builder and the customer, the potential homeowner, aren't on the same page. Okay. So what they think is a mid-ranged flooring budget is not what we consider a mid-range flooring budget.
Okay.
So that's why it's really important for the communication between Scott and Chris and our builder contract sales gentleman, Brad, so that we have a very realistic allowance when they come in.
Okay.
We do see customers that sometimes are a little disappointed with their flooring options just because maybe their builder bid them a little low.
Okay.
And sometimes customers will end up saving money too. So it really depends, but in this situation, they were very realistic about what they wanted, the performance that they were looking for up front with Chris when they signed the contract. So when they came in, it was pretty easy for me to say, okay, you're looking for luxury vinyl here, you're looking for tile here, a really nice high quality carpet in these areas. And yeah, at the end of the day, we submitted the bid, and I think we're about $8.70 over budget.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's something that we pride ourselves on as a builder, to gather that information and send it to all of our appropriate subs and suppliers to get an accurate number.
Okay.
At the end of the project, no customer or no builder is happy when they're $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 over total cost of the home. A lender will tell you to expect a 10% overrun. Typically, we're within 3 to 5%.
That's awesome, because when you get the quote, you want to know what it's going to cost, not hopefully it
Not
doesn't run over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we in the one of the customers we built for, he had a term for it, a swag, scientific wild ass guess. Anybody can make a swag. I want to know about what it's really going to cost.
Very good. We're going to use that term from now on.
Yeah.
Yep. Scientific. Yep. So let's get into the actual product here. So this is actually the stuff that Mike and Steph are going to use in the home. Thank you, Allie, for getting all that stuff out. That's awesome.
Yep, so these are just a couple of the areas here. Of course, these are just samples. We have a couple samples, I think, up in the front that we got pictures of too.
So there's different options as far as kitchen, living room, dining room, all that sort of stuff. So give me a little information on what's going on in the kitchen.
So we actually found a product called luxury vinyl plank, or an engineered vinyl plank. It's completely waterproof. It looks very true to true hardwood. It's a nice wide plank. And they just loved the idea that they can wash it with water. It doesn't expand and contract. It's pretty much ding, dent, and scratch resistant. So it's really perfect for an active family. And I told them, you know, because they said, this is our dream home. We don't want to, you know, cheap out on anything just because of maintenance. And I explained to them that a lot of times we will have these products in showcase homes, like $500,000 homes, and customers will come in saying, what was that hardwood or what was that tile? And it actually turns out to be luxury vinyl. It's just very realistic. It's warm underfoot, it's soft underfoot, it's really kind of blown up the flooring industry.
One of the questions we get as the builder, and I said we know just enough to be kind of dangerous in a sense, is customers will ask us, well, it's carpet. Carpet's carpet, and tile's tile. That's not necessarily the truth. There's different types of carpet, there's different types of tile, and there's price ranges within each one. There's different qualities within each one. And we always defer back to Macco's and their staff and the knowledge that they carry. But this is what they do. Allie is so smart with this stuff. It's amazing. And you can have a polyester versus a nylon. I didn't know there was a big difference. I was one of the people who thought carpet was carpet. But you know, that's where we compete with other builders. They're going with a lower grade, lower quality stuff, and we're providing something that's going to stand up and last the family a long time. And a lot of times with that, before Brad submits the final estimate to us, we'll have some conversations about how are you going to do this transition. You know, the flooring that they are putting in the kitchen, that might be a 3/4 inch floor. We're meeting up against a 3/8 inch floor. You know, do you want to do a reducer? Do you want to build it up so it's even heights? So we have most of those conversations ahead of time. So when the customer walks into the store here, they just have to worry about making the selections of the things that they like, the product, and where they're going to go. And we take care of making sure that's all been figured out ahead of time. So it is a nice, smooth, easy transitions.
Perfect. So basically, you know, they go to Scott to know the whole house, but it sounds like they came in here and got the whole overall project of what they can have, what it costs, the colors, the schemes, everything. They come in here and you help them basically with everything.
Yeah, so here at Macco's, we pride ourselves on being a full service design center. So I think pretty much all of us have design backgrounds, if not interior design degrees. So we really enjoy it. We really like sitting down with you and getting your feel, your take on everything. Mike and Stephanie didn't want to go too gray, but they also didn't want to go too brown, too tan tone. So then I try and help them kind of get somewhere in the middle there. And just kind of get a feel for both of their styles. You know, there's some things that Stephanie wanted that Mike didn't like, or Mike wanted that Stephanie didn't like. And I try and just be the mediator. Yeah, exactly.
Every couple needs that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to wrap that up. Allie, thank you very much for hosting us here at Macco's.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Scott, thanks for coming out for the day and
You're
dressing
welcome.
up. That was nice.
Yeah.
I was told I had to take my tool belt off and take a shower, so here I am.
Looking good. Clean up well.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Please watch or like the build, and we'll see you next episode. Thanks.
Thank you.
To see the process unfold, follow us on Facebook at The Build or look for us on YouTube.